Hello YouTube, it's your boy Malik back with another YouTube video, and in this video we're going to be talking about a topic that personally interests me, and that is using PHP to create a photo gallery. So before we get started, let's walk through a scenario really quickly. Let's say that you have a large collection of images in a directory. Let's say you have about 100, 200 images, and you want them converted into a photo gallery. Now there are a couple ways of doing this. You could either add an image file one by one manually, which of course you would get your desired result. However, it is very time consuming, as well as if there's a case in which you want to update an image, you'd have to double check the image links individually over and over again. There's no easy way of doing it. The other way of doing it is to read all the files from the directory and then to generate a gallery using PHP. So you might be asking yourself, wow, Malik, how do we read all the files from the directory? And how do we use those files to generate a gallery using PHP? And that's a great question, audience. To do that, you would use PHP's file handling functions. You would place the desired photos in a single directory, and then you would use PHP's exchangeable image file format functions to get header information about the photo and to output a thumbnail version of it. So the PHP's file handling functions, we've already been working with them over the semester, where we were reading files, we were appending files, we were deleting files. In this case, as some of my research shows, you don't really append or delete files. You're kind of just reading the image paths from your file explorer. So I thought that was interesting. And on the right, I included some functions from PHP manual. So you have exif image type, which determines the type of image. That could be whether either a JPEG or PNG or etc. And you have read data, which reads the header files from the image. You have tag name, which gives the header name of an index. You have the thumbnail, which we will be using later on. That retrieves the embedded thumbnail of an image. And then you have read exif data, which is the title of exif read data from above. Now, don't get scared. I'm going to walk us through the source code. I'm also going to leave it up so you can read through it yourself if you're interested. But pretty much, this would be in a PHP file, which I just nicknamed Gallery.php. And it would retrieve a list of all the JPEGs in the directory. And then it would use exif read data to read the headers for each image. So I underlined each instance of the function being used. Each image is displayed as a thumbnail using the information provided by the Thumbnail.php, which I will also be talking about later. And it's hyperlinked to its parent image. And as you can see at the very bottom, I have them underlined. Relevant information, so you have the file name, you have the timestamp, you have the dimensions, and all of that is extracted using the exif functions. And it's all just coming from the image itself, which is really cool. And as I said already, this is the Thumbnail.php. Underlined as well is the exif function that was used, which is the thumbnail. It pretty much just retrieves the image file name from the URL and then uses the function to extract the thumbnail from the named image, and then it's sent to the browser with the appropriate header for the user to display. If I was a better presenter, I would have shared my screen and went through this whole browser for you. However, I just included a couple screenshots of what I found. So this is the final product. As you can see, there are 12 images. On the browser, you would just scroll over it with your mouse and it would jump out at you. But if you were to click it, it would show a thumbnail. And as you can see at the top left, it says 7 out of 12. It shows you with the order of the pictures on the browser, as well as like a brief thumbnail of it. The reason I chose this topic is because in some of my PHP programs for this class, I've used images on certain pages, and I thought it would be interesting to see how much more you could do using images. So thank you for watching. Enjoy your day.